I just had to let you know you're.
Hi everyone! Before we start our conversation, let me introduce myself. My name is Isabell Adinata Martono Putri and the last digit of my NPM are 210.
And my name is Anisa Rismayanti Putri, and the last three digits of my NPN is 248. Today we're going to have a short conversation and ask each other some questions.
Alright, I will start ask the first question. My first question for you is describe your favorite memory from a holiday or celebration.
I think one of my favorite memories from a celebration is during it with my family. Every year we gather at my grandparents' house, and the atmosphere is always warm and joyful. In the morning, we usually visit relatives and ask for forgiveness, which is an important tradition for us. After that, we eat a lot of traditional food such as ketupat, rendang, and other dishes. The house is usually full of laughter and conversation because many family members come from different places. And for me, the best part is spending time with my family because we don't always get the chance to meet often. That moment makes me feel very grateful and happy.
That sounds really nice. Family gathering during holidays are always special. I also feel that celebrations like that make people more closer each other.
Yes, exactly. It's not just about the food or the holiday, but also about the time we spend together with the family. And now it's my turn to ask you a question. Tell me about the most exciting day you've had in the last year.
One of the most exciting days I had in the last year was when I went a trip with my friends. We decided to take a short vacation together because we were all feeling stressed with our studies. We visited a tourist place that had a really beautiful view. We spent the whole day exploring the area, taking pictures, and trying different foods. It was a simple trip, but it was very memorable for me. What made it exciting was the fact that we were all together and enjoying the moment. We laughed a lot and shared many stories. It helped me relax and forget about stress for a while.
Alright, so here's my next question. Compare and contrast living in big city versus a small town. Which lifestyle offers a higher quality of life and why? Be sure to address factors like cost, stress, and opportunity.
In my opinion, living in a big city and living in a small town both have advantages and disadvantages. Living in a big city usually offers more opportunities. For example, there are more jobs, better educations, and more entertainment options. However, big city can also be more expensive. The cost of living is usually higher, and the environment can be more stressful because of traffic and busy schedules. On the other hand, living in a small town is usually more peaceful. The cost of living is often lower, and the environment feels calmer and less crowded. People in small towns also tend to know each other better, which can create a stronger sense of community. Personally, I think the best choice depends on someone's lifestyles and priorities. Some people prefer for the opportunities in big cities, while others prefer the peace and the simplicity of small towns.
Oh, that's really good explanation. I think both places have their own advantages. Big cities may offer more opportunities, but small towns can provide more relaxed lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. It really depends on what someone values more in their life. Now for my final questions, describe a place you have visited that felt completely different from your hometown. Talk about the food, the people, the atmosphere, and how you adapt to the new environment.
One place I have visited that felt very different from my hometown is Yogyakarta, or which is known as Jogja. When I visited Jogja, I immediately noticed that the atmosphere was very unique and, full of culture. The city felt very lively, especially around tourist areas like Malioboro Street. There were many street vendors, performers, and tourists walking around. The atmosphere was very energetic but also welcoming. The food there was also the food there were was also amazing. I tried several local dishes like gudeg, which is a traditional food from Jogja. The taste was quite different from what I usually eat because it was sweeter, but I really enjoyed trying something new. The people in Jogja were also very friendly and polite. Whenever I asked for directions or recommendations, they were very helpful and patient. At first, I needed a little time to adapt because the city was more crowded and busy than my hometown. But after a while, I started to enjoy the environment, the culture, and the friendly people there. Overall, visiting Jogja was a very memorable experience for me.
That sounds like a great experience. Jogja is well known for its culture and traditional food.
Yes, I agree. I hope that I can visit Georgia again in the future. Well, this conversation was really interesting.
Yes, I also enjoy with sharing our experience and opinions.
Thank you for Thank you for the discussion, Isabel.
Thank you, you too. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
I just had to let you know you're